Hey everybody, Dale here with another Monday market update. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. We're now Monday, September 9th. What's been happening in the last little bit? So this video will be a little bit longer as we have our August stats update to share with you this video as well. We also saw the Bank of Canada about a week ago drop their lending rate again, the overnight lending rate, another 0.25%. So that's the third drop in a row. That's spurring some buyers into the market, coupled with it's now fall. We're in the fall market. So September, October, November is the second busiest time of year, second busiest market in London and area for real estate. Do you remember about 5 weeks ago when I said I've never seen the new listings as high as they were that 1 week? Do you remember what that number was? We hit 320 new listings that week. This past week, we saw 341. So another 21 higher than that. In between those two times, it was a little lower. It was down below 200 a week. I think this week it's partially due to last weekend. A week ago, we had a long weekend. So when I did the Monday market update, those new listings that happened over that weekend probably got pushed to the Tuesday and weren't reported until then. So those are now kind of flowing over into this week a little bit as well. So last week's was a little on the lower side. This week is the highest I've ever seen for new listings in London. So what does that mean? More competition again for sellers. If you're trying to sell your house right now, you have to make sure it's positioned strong and shows well compared to similar homes in your neighborhood that are also trying to sell, because buyers looking in that price range, they're going to be going to all those homes in the area, comparing each one, seeing what features they have. So if yours is the same as three other homes that are nearby and your price is $20,000 higher than their average, then they're probably going to choose one of those other homes over yours, unless you have a spectacular location advantage for some reason, or your lot is much bigger, that sort of thing, right? But if comparatively they're all pretty similar, they're going to choose the cheapest one, right? So you've got to make sure that you're priced within those parameters of what the market will bear for those scenarios. So a little bit about the August stats. So we saw sales activity went down, it declined. So we had 577 whole homes sold in August, which is a 6% drop from the same month of last year. And we also saw the average sale price decrease by 4% to $629,500. However, this is a big one. We saw active listings climb 19% from where they were in August 2023. So as I've been saying for the last few months, listing inventory is up, buyer motivation is down. However, it has been increasing with those three interest rate drops from the Bank of Canada. So that does help. We're starting to see buyers creep in off the sidelines with more confidence and more buying power than they had a few months ago. So that's a good thing. We're still considered a balanced market. Let's scroll down here, get some more info here. So so the Bank of Canada key interest rate is currently sitting at 4.25%, and experts are also predicting that they have two more interest rate announcements before the end of 2024, and most people are expecting them to drop them another 0.25% each time. So dropping that interest rate another 0.5% would bring it down to 3.75 by the end of the year. They may skip one of those and hold off and just keep it stable to see what's happening. They don't want to drop it too quickly and end up risking getting back into a super overheated market like we had 2-3 years ago. But yeah, that's kind of their scenario at the moment. In the past week, like I said, we had 341 new listings. We had 98 price changes. So most of those would be dropping price. There's occasionally some that increase them. We also had 79 conditional sales and 91 sales. So again, 341 listings. That's the highest I've ever seen it in a 1 week period. The 79 and 91 conditionals and solds. That's creeping up just a little bit from where they had been the past few weeks. So that is promising that they're increasing a bit. I organized a neighborhood open house yesterday on Sunday. Out of mine had 0 people come through. Neighboring ones had 1 or 2 sets of people come through. Usually in kind of a balanced active market, I would expect to see 5 or 6 sets on average. However, some people reported this morning that they had 20 sets of people through over the weekend, which is a lot. Again, it depends on how it's priced to begin with and the neighborhood, what the actual property is, right? So if it's in an attractive area and you have it priced aggressively or competitively, you're going to get a lot of action on it. So as always, reach out if there's anything I can help with. Always happy to chat and answer your real estate questions. Have a great week.